Alright guys, here's another video tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy the upgraded screen quality that I'm doing for you guys today. So we're going to go ahead and show you a couple new add-ons since there's been so much craziness lately. I know that I haven't been able to even keep up with you guys on how many add-ons have been changing on this. But I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing it on my computer today for a little upgraded production value since I got a new system and a capture card and all that kind of stuff for you. So you guys can see this just a little easier. Anyway, we're going to be talking about a couple new add-ons today. I'm also going to talk about an anime add-on if you guys are into that. I know I am, so I know some of you guys do watch it and all that kind of stuff. I doubt many of the people that I've created the Fire Sticks for do, but if you guys are interested, it'll be there for you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dig right in. So there's a couple new add-ons we've created today. Or well, not created, but we found today to replace a lot of the stuff that we've looked at previously. Because there's programs like Placenta, Neptune Rising, Covenant, all sorts of stuff that have been upgraded and have lost support, and they're not functioning the way that they should, or at least have on there. So we're going to look at a few new ones and one old one. So old one is probably the best one right now. Somebody has revived Exodus, Exodus 6.0, and it is absolutely awesome. It works just like it used to. It's amazing. It's a fork of pretty much everything. So if you guys are used to Placenta, if you guys weren't around when Exodus was around, so if it works just like Placenta, works just like Covenant, all those different programs, they all actually came from Exodus. Originally. So Exodus is going to be one. We're going to look at a program called Yoda, which is actually just another fork, meaning basically it's just a exported program of Exodus, as well as Incursion, which is the same thing. It's another fork. I'm also going to be looking at a program called Magic Dragon. And then I'm going to be looking at 9 anime for you anime fans as well, and we'll go over that last. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys not only how to install it, but since a lot of the people that have gotten Fire Sticks from me, I generally put on the Confluence program, which is the original style that Kodi had, which I believe is a lot more user-friendly than the current build of it. So let's go ahead and take a look. So Exodus is going to be our first one. So we're going to go over here, and we are going to go to the Settings tab to install this. Next, we are going to, if you look here, there's a little bottom bar under Settings, and we're going to go over to File Manager. All right. And so from here, normally what you'd do is you'd go to Add Sources. Now that's going to bring up a box like this. Now I already have this downloaded and ready, so I'm going to go ahead and go back, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the link that you're going to have to put in. All right. So we're going to go in, and I'm going to edit the source here. So we're going to go here. So this top box, you should have in here http://lazykodi.com/. All right. And then down below, so that you guys have a good way to get into the pathway once we go into the next step here, you guys are going to go ahead and put in Lazy Kodi. All right. So I'm going to be doing these, just by the way, step by step. So we're going to be going back to these pages several times. That way we can go ahead and add all 3 sources that you guys are going to need to download all 5 of these programs, okay? All right, so I'm going to go back to, now that we've given you enough time to take a look at http://lazykodi.com, I'm going to go ahead and press OK to approve the source. And then I'm just going to go back home. So from here, we're going to go into Settings. Then we're going to go to the Add-ons tab, which will bring you to this screen. Now from here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to install from zip file. So we're going to go ahead and click Install from zip file. And then if you look here, we're going to see Lazy Kodi in place. So we're going to click that, and it's going to bring you to this page. We're then going to go ahead and click on Repositories. So we're going to click that. And then third one down will show Android ABA. We're going to click that. All right, from here, we're going to click through one more screen, and that's going to be through repositories. It's going to be the second one down in the list. All right, so once we are here, we're going to have to find a program called repository.kodi. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down this list, and it is quite extensive here, so I do apologize, guys. Let's see. Should be up near K's. There it is. Okay, so repository.kodi-1.0.0 zip. And we're going to click that. Now, normally I'd click that, but I've already, again, got this in. So I'm just going to hit cancel here, but you guys want to click that, all right? So from there, it's going to install. Give it a second. It may take a moment. And we're going to move to install from repository. So I'm going to go back one more time. Install from repositories. All right, so you guys are going to see Kodi Bay here. You're going to click into that. You're going to find video add-ons. And then from here, we can find a couple different programs that you guys can kind of take a look at, that you can download from. The one that we're going to be primarily looking for here, though, is Exodus. Exodus is the number one program that you're going to want to use. You can see here it says version 6.0. So we're going to click on Exodus. And for you guys that haven't configured this yet, you guys right here where it says uninstall, it'll say install. So you guys are just going to want to click on that, and it should install the program for you. Now, if you've already got Exodus on there too, and it's just out of date, you guys can go to update. If you go into update, it should show the latest version at 6.0. All right, click that, and then it'll update for you, and it should work. All right, so from there, you guys are okay. Yeah, it's ready to go at this point. So we're going to click out of that. Now I'm going to stop, and I'm going to talk about two other programs that you can find in here. One I haven't really checked out yet, but it's always been a good program in the past, so I do highly recommend it, and that would be PrimeWire. PrimeWire, you would install it the same way. You click on it, you go to install or update if you've already got it. All right. Just a side note, it's the one that I use very rarely, but a lot of the times, at least in the past, if I couldn't find a program or a movie or something like that anywhere, PrimeWire was usually the place I'd go, and it would always be there. So it's a great place to go. It's just not very user friendly like the other forks are. But definitely worth checking out if you guys haven't. And hopefully it's still a working program. I haven't checked it in a long time, as I said. But I do have it downloaded in the off chance that I do need it. So I've got that there for you if you guys want to check that out. I know I said I was going to touch 9 anime at the very end of this, but honestly, it's right here, so I'm just going to talk about it real quick. In this same program, the Lazy Kodi, under Kodi Bay, you guys will find 9 anime. Click on that, install it. Great program. It's had a lot of new shows that haven't showed up. Like I've been waiting for Fairy Tail to come out. I had no idea from any of the streaming services that I've taken a part of, or any forums, that they had the new show coming on. And it's right in there at 1080p. I found it last night as I was kind of fumbling around with this program for the first time. And it worked perfectly. Definitely check it out if you guys have not. We'll kind of touch base again at the end just for showing you how it looks. All right, so from here, I'm going to back up to that main screen again, just so it's fresh for you when we go on to that next link. So I'm going to go back here, and we are going to go back to settings, and then back down to that file manager section. Now from here again, you're going to want to add source, but again, I do have this already loaded, so I'm going to go ahead and hit today supremacy here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and look at the source here. So this is the source that you're going to want to go ahead and put in for your pathway in that upper portion. So it's http://supremacy.org.uk/zip/repo. So I'm going to leave it there for you guys for a moment. I'm going to also note, actually, while you guys are taking that down, that down here, where you enter the name of the media source, when you put this WI in, it's going to go ahead and automatically put it on repo. Now, you guys can keep that if you guys want. However, that's does that 95% of the time when a program has repo at the end of the program. It's going to autofill repo in there. And if you get enough repo sources, it's going to be hard to tell them apart. So I always change that out to supremacy or the name of the actual link. For this one, I put in supremacy just like the link shows. Okay. All right, so I think that's been enough time for you guys to take that down. If it hasn't, definitely pause that video so you can take down that source, okay? So I'm going to hit OK again. We're going to go back home, go back into settings, go back to add-ons, and then we're going to install from zip file again. So from here, you can also see supremacy in there, all right? Now, supremacy is going to be a little easier to find the actual zip file you need. You're just going to click that. And it's literally just going to be this one right here, very top, repository.supremacy-2.5.zip. So click that. I'm reinstalling it again for some reason. Don't ask me why. Didn't need to do that, but it's going to go on there. So you do see supremacy add-on has been updated for me. So I'm going to go in here, and supremacy should actually just be in this kind of baby or aquamarine, maybe kind of blue. Click that. We're going to go down to video add-ons. And then the program that we're going to be looking at in this one is going to be Yoda. And Yoda, again, is a direct fork of the Exodus program. It's a great program as well. It's going to work just the same as those other ones. But you're going to click that and install it. All right? So go ahead, and I'm going to jump out of this one. Let's see here. Any that I'm missing that might be... Oh, yes. Okay, so another program, this is not a fork of the other ones, but it is a great program. I ran a couple movies off of it, and it's ran really stable quality movies, is Magic Dragon. It's a little hard to use. It's not very user-friendly, but if you guys are looking it up, just kind of like that, PrimeWire program, not super intuitive, but it does have really quality movies. So I definitely recommend, if you guys are looking for a good experience or a good movie and are willing to take that plunge, definitely go ahead and install that one as well. All right. We'll go ahead and click out of that. And we're going to back up one more time here, back to our normal program and hit home. So from here, last one that we're going to go over today. We're going to go ahead and move over to File Manager one more time. You guys, again, are going to go ahead and add source. And this time we're going to go ahead and install Incursion. And Incursion, from my understanding, it's my first time dabbling with it, but it's been a great source in the past for a lot of people. Incursion, you guys are going to go ahead and put in for the pathway, is http://incursion.kodi.expert/. Again, you guys can put anything for the media source name, but I am going to go ahead and name it just what it is, and that is, again, Incursion. So I'm going to leave that there for you for just a moment while we go ahead and let that sit in, okay? All right. So again, I think this is enough time for you guys to go ahead and write that down. Again, if you guys didn't have enough time, though, please go ahead and pause the video now so you guys can take that down, okay? All right, moving on. So we got going here. We're going to go ahead and click OK. Go down to the home screen again. We're going to go to Settings. Going to go to Add-ons. Install from the zip file, and then you guys are going to find Incursion. Incursion is the easiest of the ones to find the zip file, as it only has one zip file here, and you guys are going to go ahead and install incursion.repository-0.0.3.zip, okay? So you guys are going to go ahead and click that and hit OK. I'm just going to go back, and again, we're going to go to install from repository. Now we're going to go down here to Incursion. You guys are going to find the video add-ons one more time here, and then you're just going to go to Incursion and install it. Very easy to do, just like the other ones. A lot of people are intimidated by the kodi program and stuff like that and how you do all this stuff, but it is really easy and it's almost the same for every single one. So definitely don't be afraid to go ahead and go into this to do it yourself here. All right, so now that we've got that all installed, I'm going to back up all the way to the add-on screen here. So there's one other thing that I want to go ahead and kind of go over with you guys, and that is going to be the tracked bookmarks. I know for myself they're very important to me because I can move any saved shows or TV shows or movies that I have wanted to watch and share them to be easily accessed between all sorts of different add-ons that have been out there. So I'm going to show you how to install those real quick for those of you guys that may be kind of newer to this. Make it real easy on you guys. So we're going to go down from here, and you guys can't do it from the shortcut, so you guys want to go over to video add-ons. You guys are going to go ahead, and this is the same for every single one, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse and do it on every single one for you guys. But what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to be doing this on your Fire Stick. So I'm going to be showing you guys the remote to show you guys how to do this. I'm going to be right-clicking on it. So if you guys are doing it on the computer, you right-click. If you're doing it on your Fire Stick, though, if you look at the code or the Fire Stick remote here, you guys will see this button. And it's a 3-line button. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it's a 3-line button there. And that is what you're going to want to press. So you guys press that, and it's going to go ahead and open a box like this, which will have information, settings, and add to favorites. So I'm going to go down to settings. Click that open. Now from here, you're going to want to kind of scroll over up at the top over to accounts. Now you can see my account here is already authorized, but we'll go ahead and click it once for you here. Sorry, account already exists, so we'll go ahead and say yes. Sorry guys, technical difficulties here. So we'll go to tracked authorization. It's going to go ahead and open up a box like this. And you guys, I found it's easiest to do it from a phone. You guys can do it from a computer if you guys want. But what you guys are going to want to do is go to that website, https://tracked.tv/activate. If you guys already have an account, you guys don't need to do anything. It'll just bring you to that page, or it'll have you log in, one of the two. If you guys don't have one, definitely sign up for it. You guys can use Facebook, other methods to do that. Very easy to do. Now from there, though, if you guys have got that already set up there, you guys are going to go to the track or https://tracked.tv/activate. Now on your phone, if you look at it, you'll just get a box kind of like that. Very easy to see and do. Fairly self-explanatory on how to do this. But what you're going to do is there's a box there. You see that prompted or one prompted to enter. You just type in the E36B5AC6. Now you guys will get a customized code that's not going to be the same. It will go ahead and give you this screen right here. That should go ahead and give you all the details that you need for it. You're just going to go ahead and say yes to link it. And what'll happen is this screen on the kodi Fire Stick will go ahead and disappear. You'll come back to this box, and you can either press OK, or you can just press on your remote just that back button. It doesn't hurt anything if you don't press OK. So you can do that for each one. Exodus, Incursion, and Yoda all have track support. Unfortunately, Magic Dragon, Prime Wire, and 9 anime that I showed you earlier does not. Okay. Also, if you guys need to make room for anything here, I find it easiest to go ahead and come right to this page to remove programs. So I'm going to do that today with Covenant. Let's go Anime Go because that one hasn't really been working for some time. Actually, I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll do this one. So instead of going to settings for that one, you just go into information, and it's gonna pull up this page that you guys are kind of familiar with from the install screen. And all you got to do is just press uninstall. Just make sure that you say yes. Boom, gone. So again, that's real easy to do. We'll do that again with Masteroni since I need to delete that one. You go to information. You go down to uninstall. Yes, uninstall. Boom, gone. All right. So that's how you do that. So next here, you guys might be asking, how do I get these cool add-ons to kind of change down here for me? Because that is definitely the way that I access my programs. It's a lot easier to find them and do this when you're running a program like Kodi. So what you want to do is you want to go back to settings. We're going to go to interface. Now you'll see here at the very, very top, there's skin. If you go over and go down to configure skin, click that. Then we're going to go to add-on shortcuts. It's very easy to do, so I've already got it set, but if you click on this, it'll give you a list of all your different add-ons you have on your computer or your Fire Stick, and you're just going to find the one that you want. You click it, boom, it's done. Just go down the list on which ones you like. I personally like to do it in kind of like a descending order on what's the best add-on to the worst. So I always go to Exodus, then I put Yoda, then Incursion, then Magic Dragon. And I have some spots to fill in here on mine, but I also do have number 7, which is the least used out of the ones that I have, which is 9 anime. Just because, I'm usually watching videos with girlfriend, not watching too much anime because she's not a fan. So, but that's how you do that. Also, if you guys want a cool, different color scheme for yours, because I know that comes with the blue. You guys can, under that same area where it's skin, instead of going to configure skin, you guys can go down, you guys can go to colors, and there's all sorts of different colors you can kind of play with and stuff like that. Here, grass, you can go, lavender if you wanted, get a nice purple scheme going, or down to maybe even lemon here. Give you kind of almost like a yellowish green color. Personally, I like the fire. Looks kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, that's how you do that. It gives you kind of just different box colors and all that kind of stuff if you guys want to customize your thing a little bit more. All right, so with that being said, I think the very last thing to do is just show you that these guys work. So I'm going to go into Exodus as the prime example here. Now that we've set up the bookmarks as well, I can just go over to my TV shows, which is kind of nice. Go into the TV show lists. Now we're going to go to favorites. And then I'm just going to go ahead and press here into... Oh, one thing for you guys too, because I already did this for myself. And you guys will see something different. So in this list, you guys are going to see here, that's going to show you something like this. You guys are going to come in, and you guys are going to see this. It's just how it is, unfortunately. It's not the most fun. I don't like it personally. I feel that there's better options. So you can come over to the side panel by clicking the just the left button on there. On that ring, just click over to this little tab up at the very, very top. It should go ahead and mark it directly for you. If you just click that, you can kind of scroll through different options on how you like it. You can go in, for something like this, kind of Netflixy feeling, kind of style, to go ahead and look at yours. They've got, something like this for it, media info. You've got all sorts of different options for you. Personally, though, I just like having it in a tiled format so that I can kind of see everything here. All right, so that's how I prefer it. To each their own on it and stuff. You guys can see, all the different movies that I've saved over the last couple of years here and stuff like that for it. So, let's see. So with that, let's go ahead and look at a stream and see if it works. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just go into Daredevil. We're not going to even touch season 3 because I have not seen that one yet. But we're just going to go ahead and try to play the first episode real quick just to show you that this guy is working. Now, I'm not going to go again through each program. I apologize. I just want to make sure that we know that one of them is working as of right now for you, so that you guys are able to see it. So it's going in. You guys can already see here we have 36 1080p links, 10 720p, and 13 other ones coming up here. So that's always a good sign when you're getting a lot of different links to go ahead and choose from. Just means that you guys are going to be a lot more likely to find something. So we're going to go ahead and just click the first one as we normally do, just to see if a good link pops up immediately here. Now these are sometimes hit and miss, as you guys have probably been aware of with kodi and stuff like that in the past. I'm not seeing it here, so we're going to go ahead and just go down the list. And, I'm going to go down to a 720 link. Sometimes those 1080p ones are a little bit weird. I've never heard of Zippy Share, but I do know OpenLoad because it's a very, very good source. So I'm going to go ahead and try OpenLoad real quick and start there. Just for sake of saving time here, we'll do that. Oh, okay, so it didn't work. Let's go for Go Up 4. Okay, sorry guys, it's being funny here. And I apologize because I should have tested this before I got on screen with you guys, just to make sure I could find a working link that was easy for us. But nonetheless, we'll go ahead and jump in and see what we can find here. So I apologize. Again, a lot of these, with kodi, as you guys are probably aware, can be a little hit or miss going through the sources and stuff like that. So, okay, it should be doing something here because the cursor isn't moving. There we go. Working. Sorry, moving a little slow. There we go. All right, and as you can see, we found a working link. This one is not functioning the best, but as you can see, it is. It is working. All right. A little bit slow start, but we are working. We're good here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this here. And then we're going to go ahead and just review not the normal programs like Yoda and Incursion, because they are going to work the same as Exodus here. I have checked them. They are working as of right now. But I'm going to go into Magic Dragon real quick and show you kind of what it looks like here, just so you guys are aware. So we've got a couple movies here, so you guys can see, search movies. If you got Reel to Brid, you can authorize it. Cameras and releases, you can find 4K movies. Apparently, I haven't checked those out yet, though. See if they're working. But if we go to new movies release or new movie releases, those will pop up here in just a second. Mind you guys, with these programs, they usually list them. You guys can tile these, and I usually tile at least the first screen for you guys in most cases, just out of that. But with these ones, I'm not even. So you can kind of see here on which ones are there. But as you can see, you can kind of see the different TV shows and stuff like that you can or movies you can watch and stuff like that. You can search them, you can find them. They all have some pretty good links. So like, I'm not going to play anything on here, but let's go to The Spy Who Dumped Me. And it's just going to basically pull up links like this in this screen. And then you guys basically just, when you go to click them and try to go through, you're going to click each link. It's not like Kodi or Exodus or Yoda or Incursion, where it'll just kind of go down the list until it kind of finds one or it times out. You're going to have to specifically go through each link to find one. So it's as I said, not as user friendly, but it works. It works. So definitely check that one out. 9anime is going to be kind of similar in its way here as far as that goes. If you want to look in, so you can go into newest or popular or recent or something like that. It's got both dubbed and subbed options. All right, maybe I have to recheck on this one here. So, okay. So I'm going to have to recheck on this one here, but if you guys get it working on your end for it, you guys can look right through there. All right, so with that being said, though, I think that is all I got to teach you today. So you guys at this point should have a couple working links. Should be looking pretty good as far as Kodi, as well as having maybe a new understanding of some of the programs and options that you do have through this. With that being said, though, I hope this helped you guys with updating it and getting something working again that may not have been. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. Bye, guys.